seat opens with a slightly
the
spooky,
Princess
mysterious tone. Picture
Chihuahua
this.
will
A dark,
protect you.
moonless night. The wind is howling and shadows are
She
dancing
will
in the corners
growl,
of your
her
mind.
hair
You
will
think you're safe,
stand
right?
up on
Well,
her
let me tell you about the tiny heroes
back
who guard
until you come at
Princess Chihuahua and
her,
Simon,
and she
the
will
superhero
run
Chihuahua. Now
all the
Mia,
way
she's all princess, but
to
she's got a
the
heart of a lion. When danger lurks, she's your first line of defense. Her little
Simon
ears
the
perk up, a low
Chihuahua
growl
comes to
rumbles in
me
her
and
chest,
say
and the hair on
because
her back
he
stands
is
up
the
like a
guy
tiny
in
furry
this
mohawk.
game.
She'll
He
stand there
will
looking
do
fierce,
what it
ready to
takes to
protect you from anything,
protect his
until that
sister
anything actually comes at
from
her.
the terrible
Then she'll yelp and run all
werewolves
the
and
way to the back.
witches.
Because you know she's
forgets
still a
they were
princess,
great
but that's
as a
when her brother
team.
Simon steps in.
Mia has
He sees his sister in
calmed and
trouble.
joins him
That's
in the
enough.
fight.
Simon is the
This
hero in
is
this game,
going
the
to be
King
one
Crusader
hell
of
of
the
a
canine
fight.
world. He sees those terrible werewolves and wicked witches closing in,
Simon
and he knows he has to do
now.
whatever it takes to
The
protect Mia.
witches and
Tonight the threat is real. A hulking werewolf and a cackling witch emerge from the shadows. Mia is absolutely terrified. She's not just scared, she's trembling, shivering so hard that her body Simon sees this and something inside him just snaps. He can't stand to see his sister in such distress. With a bark that says, "Not on my watch," he launches himself into the fray, ready to attack. The battle is long and it is hard. Simon is a blur of motion, nipping and dodging, a tiny whirlwind of fury. But the witch, she's tricky. With a flick of her wrist and a muttered curse, she puts a spell on Simon. He just stops, frozen in a daze, his eyes glazed over. The werewolves start to close in and all seems lost. But they underestimated Princess Mia. Seeing her brother in trouble, she forgets all about being scared. A surge of courage fills her tiny heart. She has to help him. She sneaks up behind the distracted witch and with all her might, she bites her right on the butt. The witch lets out a howl of pain and surprise, and just like that, the spell on Simon is broken. He shakes his head back in the game, looking at his sister with newfound respect. They'd forgotten, you see. They'd forgotten they work best as a team. With Mia's fear replaced by fierce determination, this is about to be one hell of a fight. A low, menacing growl from Mia. A sharp, defiant bark from Simon. The werewolves, enraged, lunge at Mia. She gives it her all, snapping and snarling, but they're too big. Just as a claw gets too close, Simon flies in, a furry missile of justice, and lands one big, decisive bite. The werewolves and the witch, shocked and shamed by these two tiny warriors, retreat into the darkness. But hold on, it's not over yet. A second werewolf lunges from the right, while a new witch appears on the left, ready for round two. The werewolf is fast, dodging Mia's bite. The witch is clever, parrying Simon's attack. This witch is more powerful. She swipes a finger through the air, and Mia is frozen, stuck in time by a powerful spell. Simon sees his sister, a living statue, and he is filled with rage. He ignores the werewolf and charges straight at the witch, sinking his teeth into her ankle. She screams a terrible, piercing scream. The spell shatters, and Mia is free. And with that final desperate act, the fight is truly over. The last of the dark creatures flee into the night, vowing never to mess with this household again. And what of our heroes? Well, under the now peeking moonlight, Mia the princess and Simon the superhero do what any victorious siblings would do. They dance. A little pounce here, a happy tail wag there, a victory spin. They leap and play, filled with joy, celebrating that they, the mighty Chihuahuas, have defeated the werewolves and witches one more time tonight.